as a digital simulation, really, to digitalize, to steal life. It is an anti-life program. It's moving from brick-based life to silicon-based life, to a digital twin of the world that they can control, that is disconnected from spirit and...
I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. In the bright glow of the dawn, I see myself clearly, bringing in a new day. The old way of doing things is done. I don't care what you say. Monsters don't sleep under your bed. They sleep inside your head. And if you haven't done the shadow work, you're left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no posses. Mola, worshiping pedophiles. Wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released from prison with this passion to speak of. After doing 25 years in the beast cuffs. Realize they tried to teach us spiritual, mental, physical diet. They tried to feed us the fire of our ancestors resides in each of us. With that, I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to war with this beast. Through tones, melodies, tones, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets.
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Nah, bro. Come on, bro. Nah, come on. You almost there, bro. Almost there. Survive. Survive. Go ahead. Push up.
I do it die for Chi-Town. Who am I but Chi-Town? You young fool, I'm too fly to just slide down. Blue sky but high ground. My crown slash helmet. It's for my aircraft stealth spit. Can't be tied down or even seatbelted. I look down, I see green like a Celtic. My heat pulverizes, the cheese is melted. The remnants of cash money, I dispelled it. You did the fusions in my eyes, I beheld it. The finger fucked, the caused my hand, I dealt it. Felt it vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. It bust all some ice and some veil shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. A hot body for real monkey velvet. Body you not for Mars is a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit to a fly though. Haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the still in hand, but we're Hiller man. It's not Cypress Hill. I'm Turtle Sheep. Tough cookie, I don't follow, I set standards. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper or bruh. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm data space AC, y'all. Buster stuck in the cage, face off. After the shape, the state, use a fake, a fraud. That'll start intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing the step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piloting up. Flying a jet, spray the adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel, I'm a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A Christmas carol lies what your fans get. Your world's in perils what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the clock. This shit's hot.
Wants to get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of the pie. I don't want to go for the present. I go for you niggas that think that y'all big too. I understand this. That's why you niggas and crackers can't stand me. You niggas just know that I know you can't do nothing if you're broke. Listen to me, young people and old people too. Mostly black people, I'm talking to you.
Sure. Y'all really thought that I was done with y'all. Nah. Hold it down on y'all. Fellas up. We not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the psyops. Looking past the shine spot. Third eye gang cyclops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying die ops. From the skybox, I got a scope on you pilgrims. The scope with some real ones. Some of our folks are still dumb. Deaf and blind to the fact that blood, we gon' have this real some. Warrior spirits inside me. That's where it's real from. The world's a stage, page after page. Script is played out. They keep us engaged, placate or rage. This is played out. Who's of a dying society should have been disobeyed out. Forehead and it's off the floor. Should have been prayed out. The draft is on. Go is no issue. Coulda bloated in tissue. Now it's control. Who blows the whistle? To who holds the pistol? The debunk was about who holds who the fizzle. Disregarding the aboriginal issue. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is brown or flat. We want our shit back. A fool is known by his speech. Yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than we, a sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet, one turn the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence. Mostly disguised compliance. Silence by guidance. From conspiring connivance. Other aspirants of violence. Tyrants of fire. Striding and giants through hydra. I'm striking defiant. In environments of migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Ring in my ear, they've got indictments. These pedophiles, queers, groupies, and hyping. Alignments, the assignment. I'm not the wisest, I'm non-pliant. My refinement and confinement, the requirements for this climate. Y'all push all the paperwork, or y'all can protest, but they can't escape this work. I vow to progress, don't duck, no wreck. Drill music for real. My soul they don't possess. Real foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none of them. It's personal, know what the business is. Big MOSSAS come full circle, so vacate your premises. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau or Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bond or wet. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. I'll teach you all.
We ain't asking for shit. Close to the first goddamn verses.
And my music
And a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser.
Just remember that. You live by it, you're gonna die by it.
No weight lesser.
Yeah. Trust me. You know, if you never trust nothing in your goofy ass world, trust it. Trust that.
No surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Make no surrender. It's time for change, got a mouse up. The oppressor's about to get housed up. I'ma lay him out. Execution style's too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of blame by God, it's overdue. Your time is to the end. Locked out silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled on. With suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a message.
This fraud, because you know it's some new age punk Delta motherfucker who really don't know the world around them. Right? Like you say, no cudoido, right? Crazy? No, motherfucker. You're the crazy one for not knowing how to fucking live and stand, motherfucker. Let me pause this. Don't fuck around and find the fuck out, foreigner. I don't give a fuck if you 3rd generation born on this land in South America or here, because the American and Spanish motherfuckers are fucked up. Only a handful of them got it together, and they ain't been to prison. The rest, they come across based on that whitewash, yo, Jewish president. Even she told you the Afro-Indigenous are real people, but don't you come over here with your retarded monkey-ass self. And that, I know you ain't one of them. I know you one of these dumb, Zionist, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. We don't give a fuck. No emotion, you don't get rewarded nothing. There's no emotions in me. Some people used to call me and my family soulless. Fuck around and find out. These new age spec out motherfuckers are funny as fuck. They funny as fuck.
No weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Me no surrender.
They groomed them.
No weight lesser. Drop the oppressor. Me no surrender. 3 pound pressure. No weight lesser. Drop the
niggas going ball early. They all jacked on some chemical synthetic and some other shit. Because I'm gonna tell you, motherfuckers really do partake in blood. However, it's they do. You'd be surprised. If you're eating your steak medium rare, well, you'll probably make it. Steaks today.
Everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere, big business.
If you don't get UAP.
You want to be like Trump?
By the very motherfuckers you work for.
Step, crush. That's how it all is.
Dumb. They are so dumb. Hold on. I got a message. I usually let it finish, but it's see, somebody got a message. Oh man, yo, okay, whatever, motherfuckers. That's for them watching. I know that you're heard, and you know you've been educated and taught that to terrorize the indigenous or whatever. Let me help you out with something. Why don't you take the chance with your little goofy, out of shape, fat ass and meet up? I got a bunch of people everywhere. I've got actually a pretty big fucking family. What y'all call a family. We can always meet up because you was a foreign monkey. Just deal with it. Deal with that. You was a fucking foreign monkey. And I ain't talking about the good guys. I'm talking about you don't know who you are, where you from. Hell, speaking Espanol don't mean you fucking to somebody, all right? So don't get it fucked up, all right? I got to bring in one of my Lebanese Mexicans or Chinos or whatever and break it down to your goofy ass. All right, there you go. hey, yeah, y'all see I got a Helena Blavatsky, right? So she, deep state shit. You know, when she came to be in late 18, I think she passed away in late 1800s, mid 1800s. She started in what was called British Hindustan. Yeah, they call it British India now, but at that time it was no India. It was British, and because that's who they conquered. They conquered the Hindus. They went over there to do their best, you know how they do, get the children, and have a whole legion of people and make peace. And same thing that happened here. Okay, these custodians. Now, they study the seven principles of your existence, 7 chakras or whatever it is, right? Theosophical Society, for those who haven't read it. Now, they have a lot of information here, but you got to remember who's writing the information here compared to when you travel the world. There's a reason why I talked about the Theosophical and Theosophy societies for so long. From when I was in the military, being told to shut up, you know, bringing the ties in with Scientology and all the other goofy, retarded shit. I'd love to be over there by the China, and one of them motherfuckers walk out acting all retarded with me. Yeah, I'd flip that some. I'd show them what real strength is. But it is a deep perversion. You know, remember I told y'all when people talk about the Talmud, this, that, and all these things, those are just little precepts. They have nothing to do with its entirety. It's to hide what you are and feed off you. Y'all are a big battery. All right. Now when it comes to Helena, let me say it like that. All right, Blavatsky. They do their best to hide a lot of her secret stuff, and they'll deny it. And you know how these goofy fuck monkeys do for censoring, because they don't want you to be entitled to nothing until they're done what they're doing. Then they can destroy whatever they got to destroy. She knows, and they know, as I know, there are individuals walking around who are not feeding the source, the soul, that they're not doing it a benefit. And you see what comes from that. But she alludes to a more nefarious. There are things that look like you who are not you. And you could tie that to movies based on Star Trek and and all that crap, okay? Because that keeps you looking outside, contained. You know, where they enter you and contain you visually, windows to the soul. I mean, look. Well, I don't even want to start talking about the cerebellum, the hypothalamus, and all that. I don't want to start getting in all the physiology and how y'all do. I'm gonna shout you out here in a minute. But I've asked for y'all to make sacrifice, and y'all don't get it. You think I'm talking about sacrifice? See, I know you were entertained, so you think sacrifice meaning, I'm gonna go out there and make jihad. Y'all need to read about that and what it actually is. Jihad has nothing to do with committing suicide and fake 42 virgins and all that other stuff. They're just starting to realize the things I learned about Muhammad over 30, 40 years ago, that he might have had, this bi thing. And he was very dark melanated. They had to kill him, and you know how it goes. Hitler wasn't gay. Don't let them, they stirring the pot right now. He was your fucking, like a physical savior. And I don't think he died. I think one of his lookalikes did. I think he played a role in everything, because it's about physical sacrifice. And if they make a story, as you know, they're great storytellers, then you can buy into the Hitler being a bad guy. They went and hunted down people who couldn't tell a story. They had to kill them. Some people say, well, why was Russia fighting? Well, it was not only technology, the fact that they had a deal at one time. The Bolsheviks that destroyed Georgia, Prussia, Russia, murdered over 20 to 60 million Christians. That's what they did to Germany. That's what they doing here. They did here. That's what they done to Spain. That's what they did in South America. I've already expressed these things, but you still have this great number, this great mass of indigent idiots. Let me shut you guys out. Oh Mag, punk ass Enrique, whatever the fuck, suck a dick. Baby girl Slaughter, Kane. What's going on? I know y'all know how to ignore the idiot. Yeah. Marquez, what's cracking? What's cracking? What's going on, fam? But I just want to come on short because I'm fasting, right? And I've got about, after I get off of here, I'm not gonna be on long. I'm going to take about an hour or so. I was marking numbers because I was doing a lot of measurements this morning, and you know, this is like one piece of wood that I'm never gonna use for block or anything, or shoring, whatever. I mean, shoring like we're in the water, right? In a big ass. But anyway, so for about 2.5 hours, I'll be laying those measures down, 2x4s for the hard points, 2x2s, and the 1.5s, getting the inside of that blocked out so I can start and build up. I got to cut that low lip off. I didn't want to start that yet. The teeth on the witch guard are kind of dull, so I got to get a new bit. But so I can start building up the measurement that I did and start building out where the bedding is going to be, the upper part, because remember I want to sit up. But regardless of that, oh, and this is dandelion root, all right? For you people, you know, insulin sensitive. I mean, look, I came out here, my waistline was 40. I'm at a 35. You know? I mean, yeah, went down. It might not look like it went down quite a bit. But we've allowed the system to reverse us. I mean, look at that thing in Washington with those two guys with the so-called, all that. That's a psyop. When are people going to see psyops for what they are? They brought down the towers. They've destroyed this. They destroyed that. And yet, they use the most mindless individuals. And you would say, well, how are they mindless if we're not in tune with ourselves? You guys are more in tune with yourselves. You're just not relinquishing your servitude and freeing yourselves. You literally aren't, and you're not going to learn until you totally relinquish that servitude, that lie of existence. You're not going to be able to paint daffodils and do, you know, what's called art. and at the same time, some people, y'all, without knowing, think you can find balance in, well, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to continue to go on. Continue to do this. I don't want to break up the monotony because I got individual. That's not free. They have done a phenomenal job. All right. What were schools first called, y'all? They were called technical schools. They weren't called schools. They were called technicals. Where you go and you learn trades, herbiculture, this, that. The benefit of making something better, not resistant to fake strains of this, that, and other, which is the reason why they lied to poison your food. Nobody was having problems. We weren't having problems with our food and our crops. They created the conditions. People in the mental who were not partaking in it bought into it, and they subjugated the very farmers who were saving the world with the best food. You go around the world, you can actually get perfect strawberries, blueberries. You can even find red delicious apples in certain countries when it started here, and you could barely find them here. Crab apples. You can't hardly even find crab apple trees. But nobody wants to have that conversation, and because they always say, well, what do we do? You know, the dummies. If you got a choice, what are you going to do? You know, because they negate so much negativity, they're going to be like, well, we're going to fight. We don't turn the cheek for no fucking body. But you going to fight how? With what? What is it that you know? When you haven't even relinquished your goddamn servitude, your enslavement, your captured ass. You know what I'm saying? I am serious. Serious. 5 o'clock, I eat while I'm working. Yeah, that's when I'm gonna be out here. I've got the tongue oil. I'm waiting on the now, whatever. I got the mineral oil. I'm gonna mix that in the bowl. I'm gonna get the treat and all this wood. Yeah, you know, that's what's got to be done if you're gonna build something, right? So if you're gonna reassert your foundation, built in bedrock or concrete or sandstone or limestone or whatever stone, right? You got to make sure that you got the right symposium of foot on the ground, not boots, toes spread out, the way it should move, not like this. It hampers your liver, your spleen, your heart. You need to free it. Then that way you can grab in and be part of that foundation, that firmament. But now, we'll stay disconnected, disassociated. I know, I've seen it. And someone will say, if you've seen it, then why are you doing what you're doing? Because I like to see the idiots come in amongst those who have the righteous consortium. It's a battle that you don't have to fight that way. Okay? You don't have to fight it the way you're fighting it. Why do I say that? Because if you knew how to fight it, you realize you're not doing it right in the first goddamn place. Oh, that shit is bitter. It's no honey. But who saw the sky with the clear, how blue it was after the rain? And then right back to these motherfuckers having all the heavy metals and chemical, whatever it is. But do you worry about it? I always say people that talk about it nonstop, the people worried about it. It's like the ones who are worried about all the boys that look like girls and all the girls that look like boys. If that's your focus, then you're not focusing on yourself. They're there. They exist. Y'all understand the narrative. Who created it? Them sons of bitches. But we have the weak ones. And they, in their perversion, I mean, every time I see a melanated woman with this fake liberal, oh God, that bird is beautiful with the yellow and the black. Oh, that is so. Anyway, sitting there with the greasy tags and discoloration, fat Chick-fil-A fake chicken, chemical Pringle ass eating cells, Taco Hell consuming, bioengineered human DNA, and they sit there with a nose ring, hair purple or red or different colors, rainbow, pride, and they 300-400 pounds, and they sit there. Well, anyway, and what I want to talk about, we should be the Marxists. They lord over that and laugh at it. I don't. I want to see them get healthy and well. Yes, they do. The very ones that give these imbeciles the sway to move like this. Helena Blavatsky and her whole circle, that whole society, all the way to, they all know, they see everything. They like to walk around and see the people walking with their heads in their ass. All up in the storefronts. Yo, I'm gonna get that. The goofy Negroes. Yo, bags on bags. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Got them seeds, got them, you know what I'm saying? Look, sound like it made it rain. Rain what? You see Gaga, I'm gonna say a lady, ain't a lady. The beast Gaga sold everything of herself. You see Bieber having a hard time expressing what really happened. Because there's hitmen waiting to take him out, sacrifice. They give you a Diddy and they keep a million over here. They give you a Diddy and everybody, right? So stuck. So stuck. Look, I just want to finish with this, okay? For that for the veterans, with that crap, the betrayal, what do you expect? You got to remember the police, the military over there, they're taught the Talmud. They're taught a lie and they perform it. They'll never let you see those who have a hard time with it. They let you see the sons of bitches from World War II, what they did, blowing up the British witch card, killing British. And that tell you that the motherfuckers are all one and the same. They don't care about you politics. They don't care about the vaudeville show and the direction it's going or anything else. All right? These people are phonetically fucked up, empty vessels. I asked y'all to confirm Jamie Foxx's tattoo. It was a tattoo he received. It's not there. But nobody, people question it, put it out there, but they won't really look at it. Look at, what's the name? Joan Collins, supposed to have been dead because he said, oh, we all know, Michelle is a man, is one of them, she's been seen over 1,000 fucking times in different countries here with security team blocking her goofy ass, but y'all buy into it. It's not just the fact that you walk into the grocery store and right before you check out, they put Esquire Star and all that bullshit. It's the fact that you have subjugated yourself based on the magic that they perform. Magic, I hate that word. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. I mean, there's a bunch of them, they deserve to be right where the fuck they at. I don't mind, but it's the few. The few. They keep my numbers out. I've had a lot of people come over and subscribe to the tribe. I think they're agents or whatever, maybe some bots. It's cool. Whatever, man. Not here to stump your bitch asses. Look, you do what you got to do. They don't have to tell you what I know. The fact that you're going to see me fucking tell you, I know how it ends. I don't give a fuck what you say, what they tell you, what you vision, see, go over there, they fly you, something other. I don't give a damn. You know, when I dreamed it, damn, like a million times it seemed like. I know it ain't a million days in that time period, but it seems like it. At times I woke up, went back to sleep, times I couldn't go to sleep, and I sit there, drink, like day walking, seeing it. You know, I've seen it so many times, I don't want to see it no more. I've actually, isn't that something? You know, people see something one time, man, they accept it. It took me fucking forever to accept this reality. So I don't give a damn with your goofy ass self. Keep making them bad choices. That's what makes me a proud packer. That motherfucker fucked up. That motherfucker understood what I said. Oh shit. You fucking retards. Y'all always need somebody to prove something. But you can't prove shit about you, who you are, your existence, your accomplishment, other than the fact that you're a degrade. You are a subjugation. You are a perversion. You are nothing. Fucking fake ass custodians. So who's your fucking principal? I don't need to know. I know. Principals or whatever. You got these Peckerwoods, they can't even tell the truth. Yeah, I was watching this one. This AM, I've been watching all this German, European, blah, blah, blah. These fucking AIs now, because that's what most people are using, they can't even tell a story right, because the AI is dumber than a fucking box of rocks. And the people are keeping this whitewashed narrative going. Were there pale skins? I told you there was. It doesn't matter how you want to paint the picture, you know, whatever, right? They existed. They've got us so divided and segregated and separated and everything else that one side's got to be extreme, the other side's got to be extreme. I know that's not, I'm not looking for the medium, I'm looking for the betrayal, but who's decided to remove what? We see the movie goddamn Avengers and the big chin, fat, bald-headed purple motherfucker, right? Thanos, you know, half the motherfucker's gone. Why is that nobody can comprehend what the fuck? Make you the playthings, experiment, watch the wars, and you dumb motherfuckers run right over and get right involved because you're stupid as fuck. I always say if you let your children go in the military, they're gonna be in a war soon. Again, make sure they get the right MO and make sure that they learn all they can learn. I'd prefer not, but it ain't like y'all getting together. You can let these motherfuckers use the same shit that you did on the Palestinians, this terror and fear with fake costume motherfuckers, and yet y'all still turn the other cheek. Motherfucker, can't nobody do anything to you on your land if you know you on your land. And if they do, they step out of bounds, there's a price to pay. But you don't know that, so you don't reciprocate that. You give them free, clear, without present danger. It's changing. But these monkeys, they have so solidified in their fractured rhythm of existence. Let's trust me. A lot of you motherfuckers can't even sit down and watch any real war footage. I know it. I got guys in my SMS. But they don't know what the fuck to say. They ain't never seen no death like that. They ain't never been through war. They ain't never been through 1,000 motherfucking fist fights in motherfucking 1 year. They don't know. That's why they get all, it's about what I'm doing, but they're not doing nothing. Hey, Snoop, what's up, baby? What's up? He called his own wife another man's name. Glass Moon. Yeah, I saw what he said, brother. Oh, I tell you, I didn't see that, man. I said, No kid, wait. I didn't see that, man. I was about to go in, man, because he had to say that shit over here. This ain't the platform. You know what I'm saying, fam? Oh, yeah, Michelle. Oh, Michael, Michelle. Oh, okay. Yeah. Absolutely. And more than once. What's up, Snowy baby? What's up, Humbun? But yeah, like I said earlier, you know, I'm still roughly around 200. My waist went from the East Coast. My waist rose because I was big up here too. I was carrying a lot of weight. Was 42. Right now I'm down to 35. I can put 34s on, but my thighs still kind of, you know, big. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna get off of here. Like I said, I want to get my food ready and everything like that, where it cools off. I want to heat it up. I got my pineapple, clove, banana in the freezer. I want to pull that out and let it kind of mark down a little bit. Make sure the charge, when it's too cold, the charge, you know, it's funny because I'm gonna drink that before I eat. It's 1 meal, no sugars, no anything. And then I got to get right out here, get the treating wood, get the marking, lining, cutting. And tomorrow morning, no, I'm going to go live, but you're going to see this going to be nothing but me working on that thing there. And you're going to watch it. You're going to watch it unfold. All right. Excuse the language, because I know this world is very sensitive in its absurdity of what a curse and a swear or cussing, in which all three of those, swear, curse, and cuss, are three different things. Well, to each his own. Okay. Oh yeah, baby, go slaughter. T got it, but I'm waiting on it to come. I'm waiting on like 4 things, the simple things. So I'm waiting on the go-kart motor and I'm waiting on all that. I told you the other day, it's sitting on a dock over somewhere in China. I don't care as long as it works, you know. And I didn't go to the post office today. It might be there. I might go tomorrow. But when I'm doing intermittent fasting, I don't like doing a whole lot of stuff. I didn't get my little 10,000 walk steps in, but I will tomorrow. I'll make it up. But I need to be on that. I'll get a lot of steps doing that because I'm all over that dang tub. I got to flatten it, line it, go back up there, make sure the measurement's the same where I need it at. You know, yeah. And you guys will get me watch, because if I do it right here, I'll have to slide the whole thing out there until I get the jacks, get me and T, you know, pick up the front, slide it on there, and then push it up on there, and then be able to take it down again until I get the jacks. But I need to build a very sturdy box, like a which y'all would use for farming in your yard, with the 2x6s to set the whole enclosure on. Like I said, it's going to be well balanced. But before I do that, because right now it's just in the ground, I need to go ahead and put a couple 2x4s to get the, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to make sure that it's insulated, the inside part of the floor. Make sure everything is put in the right place. The hard points are solid and strong for the tie downs in the back, all 4 points. And you will get to watch me do it, you know? All this stuff, Helena Blavatsky, this, that. I mean, Stalin, his oldest son, right? I had to pull it up. You know, he was brutally murdered. You look at the story yourself. And like, my name in Yiddish is Yaakov Netzer, or Yaakov Orion Netzer. Yeah, I told y'all. No accent, motherfucker. Hey, Yaakov, Yaakov Netzer, yeah. And people, I told people Stalin was the same as them. He's just an atheist. Zionist, of course. Zionism is everywhere. You know, you don't have to accept it. If you want to use another term, if you found another term, then run with that. You want to say the Roman Empire, if you want to allude to that being, reciprocate this today, because that dismisses, see what y'all don't know is this fake ass Rome crap. It dismisses Atlantis. It denotes Gaia. Okay? It eradicates the fact of your existence and many other things' existence. You will become nothing in the history like the solidified things that are no longer looking the way they did. Don't be on the back, man. I was leaning back and sting me. But you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I know, Michael. But anyway, let me get up off of here. I appreciate y'all taking the time to listen. I just wanted to just address that. Now y'all got some stuff to go and research. We'll see what you find. You know, Baby Girl Slaughter, Snoo, they be, well, they know T, but I know he pulls up, and some of y'all, they be finding all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Check, we do the research, see what you come up with. Because they're not gonna be honest about anything. And if you're talking about something 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be actually kind of opposite, a deeper version, just a piece of something. All right? But it may smack you. It may wake you up. Be like somebody hitting you with a chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Or a flip-flop, or a sandal, or whatever, right? Yeah. Take it, run with it, and see what you find. All right? And I appreciate y'all. Okay? And see you guys. I don't know. I might go live later when I'm working on that. All right? But tomorrow, definitely. All right? Y'all have a grand evening.